Hi friends. Navigating the maze of workplace politics is an essential skill for career success. Yet there are many myths and misconceptions about office politics. Let me ask you, what misconceptions do you hold about office politics? In my previous video, I debunked 3 common misconceptions. Please watch the video, link is in the description. One myth is that you can either be a good person or engage in politics, meaning politics is for manipulative jerks. Another myth is that you can work in silo, so you never have to deal with office politics. Third common myth is the notion that your competence and skills will help you succeed, that politics has no impact on your success and career trajectory. Far from truth. So let's continue to delve into other misconceptions that we hold about politics, uncover the truth so that we can be motivated to jump in the game. Guys, please hit like if you find my video content helpful and subscribe to my channel. Your likes feed my ego. I get energized to create more content. Let's get started. In the post-pandemic era, the concept of traditional office space has undergone a complete transformation. The virtual or remote workplace, digital collaboration tools, and online communication has become the new norm for many of us. No more office cubicles, just sit in the comfy PJs in your home and your work is right there with you. But guys, do you think politics disappears in virtual or remote work settings? It is a myth indeed. Even with transition to remote or hybrid work, the office politics has not disappeared. This is because politics is an art of influence, and influencing is a natural part of human nature. Whether we are in a physical office or working virtually, we are interacting with humans, and human behavior remains the same. Being remote won't stop competitive people from engaging in bad political games, throwing you under the bus to get ahead, or stealing your thunder or sabotaging your agenda. But there are leaders who have effectively demonstrated good politics in the virtual workplace. Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft, has embraced virtual platform to foster a culture of inclusivity, respect, and transparency. He encouraged remote work even before COVID-19 pandemic hit. He has championed initiatives to support employees' well-being and work-life balance in the virtual realm. Another leader is Mary Barra, the CEO of General Motors. She has embraced virtual communication tools to lead a global team and ensure collaboration across different regions. Guys, these leaders have demonstrated effective leadership to promote open and honest communication in virtual space. In-person interactions may be absent in virtual settings, but informal meetings and behind-the-scene discussions still take place. People connect with key decision makers, collaborate with influential people, and participate in virtual water coolers. They chat privately with those who are power players. I'm sure you have used chat function for private discussion in Zoom meetings. The political tactics and maneuvering still exist in virtual settings. As I mentioned, there are leaders who are fostering good political practices in the virtual as well as physical environment. So let me ask you, can you share an example of people in your circle who are leveraging good ethical political practices to achieve their goals? If you can't find any role models, then something needs to change. Let's move on. Misconception number 5 is the misconception that political intelligence is an inherited trait. While it is true that certain individuals are naturally great at this skill, political acumen is teachable. No worries if you weren't born politically savvy. Like any other skill, you can acquire and perfect it through learning and practice. When I coach leaders to finesse this skill, they feel very overwhelmed. I admit navigating politics requires effort and time, but you have no choice if you want to have an impact. Guys, politics is the art of building influence to get things done. Let me ask you, you take courses and go to trainings to excel in your line of work, then why won't you invest in building relationships? Why won't you get strategic about engaging with your supporters and sponsors? Why won't you invest time in becoming politically shrewd? This skill is required to advance your career, drive your personal mission, and drive your organization's mission. Another misconception is that politics is not for women. This is a ridiculous notion. Ladies, we cannot achieve parity in status, promotion, and compensation unless we remove this misconception. We can absolutely do politics. We can do it well, and we have been successfully playing the game for many years. We need to play the game ethically and with integrity. History has seen many successful women leaders like Indira Nooyi, Margaret Thatcher, Melinda Gates, Michelle Obama, and many others who maneuvered their way through tough political situations. Eleanor Roosevelt, the former First Lady of the United States, was a strong advocate for human rights and social justice. She used her platform to promote civil rights, women's rights, and other progressive causes while maintaining a commitment to ethical leadership. How did these women succeed? They knew how to build and leverage relationships to increase their influence. Many women leaders have shown ethical and political practices for advancing social justice and advocating for human rights, gender equality, often in the face of adversity and even in the most combative environments. Their leadership serves as an inspiration for ethical political engagement and positive change. Research has shown women score higher than men in most leadership skills, and a key skill for any successful leader is political intelligence. So let's erase this myth. Women are fully capable of engaging in ethical and mutually beneficial political strategies that serve them and their organization. Many years of progress toward gender parity is on the line. Every organization should execute a robust strategy to train women in leadership skills and promote them to leadership positions at all levels. My boss, our dean, Dr. Dunley, has employed this strategy with success. Guys, change your perception about politics so you can finesse this skill. Politically savvy leaders have power and influence. They have the ability to shape decisions, actions, and outcomes. Now that you understand the truth behind these misconceptions, you can reframe what politics means to you. Rather than viewing relationship building and networking as mere flattery, consider them as an investment in nurturing robust connections. Rather than being frustrated by the necessity of many small meetings before big ones, regard these small interactions as investments that improve the success of your ideas. Approach informal conversations as a chance for learning and preparation instead of labeling them as lobbying. This shift in mindset will resonate positively if your intentions are sincere and when you are not sabotaging or discrediting someone else's ideas. Approach these efforts, so-called playing politics, with sincerity and a focus on greater good rather than selfish motives. Think of creating win-win scenarios that benefit all parties involved. Politics and authenticity can absolutely coexist, guys. Find good role models and emulate them. Many books and websites are accessible for acquiring these skills. I have included a selection of resources in the description. Let me ask you, what is the cost of not being politically savvy? It can be significant. Missed opportunities, limited influence, isolation, low job satisfaction. So learn to play the game. And the most effective approach to learning is diving directly into it. Take charge.